Hey, everybody, welcome to the Psychic Hour. I'm Christy Brower, here with my sister, co host, and partner in all things psychic, Katie Weaver. Hey, Katie,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going just fine.
Well,
Yeah.
glad to hear it. I know you're busily preparing for the witches market tonight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yes, I am. And I'm kind of hitting that point where you have to go, you're done. There's nothing else you can create or do today. You're just going to have to, go with what you have. And I have a lot, don't get me wrong. I'm not showing up there shorthanded at all. But I did have a few more things I wanted to get made. But I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah,
There's always next time.
there is always next time. Yeah.
So I think it's all good, but yeah, I have to cut myself off at some point. But
Yeah,
also, a lot
I
of
get
it
that.
involves using a heat press. And my house is
Oh,
about 90,000 degrees currently. So
yeah,
these need to
not
be
that
like
fun,
midnight activities
right?
when things cool down. Yeah.
No kidding. No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, it's all
Well,
good. And how about you?
I'm great as well. If you hear some growling in the background, that's because my cats, Sandy and Mimi, insisted on coming in here with me, and now they're having a little throwdown. So I told them they had to be good if they came in here. They clearly did not listen. So if you hear growling, don't worry. I'm not about to be attacked by a mountain lion. It's just two bitchy cats who like to slap each other.
Cranky old cats having a fight.
Yeah.
Yep. This is the reason I did not bring my little boys in here, my puppies, because I just had a little skirmish with them trying to feed them breakfast because, one of them was outside playing. So I was getting their breakfast fixed, thinking I'd just call him. And by the time breakfast was fixed, they were both outside playing. Then they both finally came in for me and got in a fight over their food. So yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat right now. So I locked them out. I went, no, you guys, we're all done for a while.
See, you made the right choice. I
Can't
made
get
the
a
wrong one.
timeout from you. Yeah.
That is funny. Well, this is the Psychic Hour, but this is a pre recorded version of the Psychic Hour because
It is.
Katie's got the Witches Market tonight. So we decided to just record ahead of time. This show is our marching order show. And
Hmm.
so, I mean, it's pretty much the same whether you hear it recorded or live. We're going to do a reading for every
Hmm.
sun sign, and I'm going to pull some cards, and Katie is going to share some crystals, which I think is super fun.
I am. And in fact,
But
I'll
feel free to
show
interact in
you.
the chat. We will jump in and say hello.
Yeah.
But you can all still be there for each other as well because you're just that kind of community, and we like it.
I love the community here of like-minded folks that have come together and the way we all and you guys are so beautiful to each other, and I know that you
Mhm.
rely on things like the psychic hour. This is a part of your week, a part of your moment. That's why we don't cancel these events. If we have to pre-record them, we do, but to cancel them would be a very rare instance for us for this
Yeah, we
reason.
don't like to do that. We don't miss shows.
No.
Uh, we do have a reminder though. So you have probably
Yes.
noticed we changed our name. We are now True Crime Squad and we are making a
Hmm.
few changes. One of which is starting in August, the Psychic Hour will become a part of our subscription or membership on YouTube. It
Hmm.
will be 99 cents a month. It's not meant to be expensive. It is actually really more than anything a safety thing for us and for you.
Hmm.
If you are already a member of our YouTube channel and um, do the True Crime Cold Read Party once a month, then you
Hmm.
get the Psychic Hour automatically. But if you
Yeah.
just want the Psychic Hour, the sign up will be 99 cents. It's not available yet. Well, it will be close to the end of July, and we will actually do a little video to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
We don't want to lose any of you. We don't want to miss out on any of you. We want you there.
Hmm.
We just need to make a little change. So
Hmm.
that's coming. We're going to talk about it every show this month to make sure you all hear it,
Yep.
and then we will teach you how to sign up when things are ready to do just that.
Yep. So don't
Yeah.
worry, no one is getting left out in the cold. We
No.
don't want that at all.
No, we do not. And, we also want the psychic hour to be a very safe space for you, for us, away from trolls, away from, people that you might not want to see the things that you comment or post during that live stream. This
Mhm.
way, the only people who can see it are the people who have joined.
Yeah.
Just a
It
safety
just
thing.
it is, and a little better intimacy. It's good in every way.
hmm The other thing we're doing is now our cold reads and exposés of cults and those kinds of things are all going to be on our Patreon. So
Mhm.
we're moving things that put us a little bit at risk behind our paywalls. We've just
Mhm.
seen some scary things happen to other content creators.
Mm,
We don't want to get into any problems with anybody
no.
and we want to be safe. So now if you're looking
And
for
we
cold
have
reads,
had a
we
bit
have.
of harassment as
Mhm.
well, some
We
ongoing harassment actually, but
Yes.
we can deal. But yes,
We
it's
can, but we don't want there to be any more of that.
yeah.
So, if you're looking for those things, go to patreon.com, just search for True Crime Squad, you'll find us right there. We have 3 tiers, 3 different levels that you can join.
Mhm.
Uh, Depending on how much content you want, you have to at least join the middle level to get both shows each month. But if you want them on video, that's the highest level. The lowest level is 1 show per month. So we do 2 extra shows over there, and we generally do them on things that we don't really feel comfortable putting out publicly on YouTube for
Yeah.
our protection.
Yes,
Um,
or because they are just so hardcore true crimey that YouTube's not gonna put up with it. So,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
because
that as well.
there are cases like that that come up. You guys know what we're
There
talking
are.
about.
There are, and our Patreon has been around for more than 2 years. There are a couple of 100 episodes over there
Mhm,
that are cases and, things that we have covered that you may not even realize we have. So,
mhm,
go to patreon.com, search for True Crime Squad. You can sign up for whatever tier you want,
mhm.
but that will give you access going forward to more of our psychic and paranormal content.
Yep,
Yep. So,
for sure.
just we're going to keep sharing that all month, make sure that everybody remembers.
Yep,
But today is marching orders. This
it
is the
is.
first Thursday in July. And so I'm going to be drawing cards from Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light deck because I really love this deck. It's deities from all different cultures.
Yeah.
And then, Katie, you're going to give us a crystal to go along with what the card has to say. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a pile of crystals in front of me that's ridiculous, and I still feel like I'll be like, "Ah, shit, I should have grabbed something else." But I'll show
hmm
you. This is what's sitting in front of me currently,
Oh, good hell. Nice.
and all of these guys.
Wowza.
And I know that you, Christy, I know can understand that that's a fraction of
Oh,
the crystals that I own, but
yeah. Although, if that giant Labradorite heart just disappears out of your house one day, I don't know where it went.
right.
I don't know the code to your front door or anything.
My husband has gathered up. He's got some crystals that he's going to sell at the witches market that he ordered. He ordered a lot of crystals that he wanted to
Mhm.
sell. And he was literally looking through my stuff like, what's any of these get out?"
Yeah. Don't even think about it,
And
jackass.
it was this one. He's like, "That one is ooh, that's beautiful. How much do you think we could sell that for?" And I was like, $0 because it's not for sale. Yeah.
Right. That's a huge, nice piece of Labradorite.
Yeah.
Look
And
at
I
that
paid
flash.
$50 for it and felt like I got a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Well, see,
Yeah.
we have to protect my crystals are kept in my office behind a closed door because I do not trust my cats for 5 seconds.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
they are in here right now. Oh, okay, there we go. They're separated and one of them has her back to the other one. So
Oh,
hopefully
well,
that means the battle is over.
she is done with this shit. Yeah.
And with that, let's get started with
Yeah.
Cancer. It's still Cancer
It's our
season.
birthday. Yeah.
All right. Oh, well, Cancer's going to love this. The goddess Gaia.
Oh.
And the message is, about staying grounded, acknowledging your connection to the energy of the earth, and being a part of this ecosystem. We are not separate from nature or the animals or the earth. We are a part of it.
Yeah.
That's really important to remember, I think, for all of us. We live so separated from nature, and
Hmm.
yet we are animals ourselves.
Yeah.
So acknowledging that connection and acknowledging the need to be grounded, so important.
Yeah.
So definitely cancers. It is a grounding month.
Yes. Well, good. Well, so Cancer, I'm going to suggest this is a smoky amethyst. Smoky amethysts are kind of hard to get, and if you can't get one, just look for a smoky quartz. But
Mhm.
and I don't know, it's very hard to see, and the ring light is so necessary, but also sometimes makes it hard to see. But this is purpley inside. This came
Mhm.
from Crystal Park, Montana, which is a place we have dug crystals lots of times. I
Yeah.
didn't dig this, I bought it, but I wish I had. But still though, pretty
Yeah.
phenomenal piece. But
Gorgeous piece.
smoky amethyst is a grounding stone, obviously, because it has the smoky component, the dark component, but it also is a stone that helps to balance your intuition. So, as you are moving through your month, connecting to the earth and needing to stay grounded and centered, really connecting as well to your intuition so that you have that great balance of both worlds is going to be really important. I also feel like cancers are just going through a really particularly psychic time that it's kind of a mishmash, I think, of psychic energy and creative energy. If there's a
Mm.
difference, maybe there's not. Maybe it's just the same thing. But
I think psychic energy fuels creative energy.
yeah. So I think combining, a couple of things to work on that. You could also just use a smoky quartz and an amethyst and just carry both. So
Sure.
how do you make your stones benefit you? Keep them on you. Keep them in your pocket. Carry them in your bra. This is why so many people put them in their bra. You can get a little medicine pouch and put crystals in it that just goes right down the front of your shirt and holds you, stays right close to your heart. Because we know that activating the properties of crystals happens by applying heat or pressure. So when you keep them on your body, you're probably applying both,
Mhm.
depending on where you put them. But that's a great way. But also just holding them, meditating with them, just having them around is a great way to benefit from their properties. So, smoky amethyst for Cancer.
Nice. All right, Leo. Ooh, Odin. So Odin is Norse and kind of where runes came from, kind of that culture.
Mm-hmm.
When Odin comes up, it's all about using your intuition. So trusting yourself, following it, being aware of your intuition, and then consciously choosing to follow it. So, Leo, this month, that's really, really important for you. Figure out where you feel your intuition in your body
Mm-hmm.
because we all feel it in our bodies. Our bodies are antennas of intuition. We pick it up and feel it. We think it's our third eye. That's where information enters. Does not mean that's where we feel it or process it. So, it might be
Yeah.
your heart, it might be your belly, you know, you might feel it somewhere else too. I don't care, but start to ask yourself, where in my body is my intuition? Because
Mm-hmm.
when you feel it and you acknowledge that that's what it is, then you can follow it.
Yeah. So, Leo, you are the ones. You get labradorite.
Oh, you're so lucky. Look at that heart.
Labradorite is an extremely psychic stone for lots of reasons. The flash in it, for one. And I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I'll say it every time I play with labradorite or tell you about it because it's just, I think, such an amazing thing. But the Inuit believed that the flash in labradorite is frozen bits of aurora borealis that fell from the sky.
I love
And
that.
I have to agree.
That's so beautiful.
But at any rate, labradorite is a stone that really helps to, on one hand, keep you grounded and centered while helping to develop your intuition. But the flash in labradorite encompasses a lot of different colors. And so there's a school of thought that stones that carry different colors, like rainbow colors, really work on all of your chakras at the same time. And I feel like labradorite could be true of that. But it's also just a really mystical stone. So carry
Mhm.
it, meditate with it, sleep with it. But labradorite will help to develop that intuition and help you to have the courage to act on it. because I feel like Leo, that's probably your biggest hang up is
For sure.
pleasing other people above acting on what your intuition tells you.
Hmm. I think that's very true. So Sandy Kitty has joined the show.
I see that.
Probably good
Sanders
for her
has
to be here. Then she won't be in a fight with Mimi.
joined the chat. She's purring nice and loud. We appreciate it.
She is. She's a big fan of purring basically into my microphone. So I hope you
Mhm.
like that. Let's see. We're on Virgo.
Yes.
All right, Virgo. Ooh, charity. This is about connecting to your divine. Whatever you see as the divine, whether it's your higher self, it's God, it's the universe, it's something else, some other word, it doesn't matter. But this is a reminder that you need to spend some time in meditation or in prayer, whatever it is that you do, to really reconnect with that higher being or that higher part of you to bring you a sense of safety and peace. I feel like for a lot of Virgos, there's just a lot of chaos right now. And this is your way of getting some peace.
Yeah. So I think, Virgo, for you, we have to go with apophyllite. So apophyllite is a really powerful crown chakra stone. This is about connecting to your higher powers. So holding apophyllite, meditating with apophyllite. Apophyllite, if you can't get apophyllite or you don't have apophyllite, clear quartz is great too. Really great for working in the crown. And really what we're describing here is crown chakra stuff. So, these are things that really help you to connect up in your crown. You can also rub a little essential oil right on your crown. And in this instance, I would say lavender, nutmeg, chamomile. They're all great stones or oils for helping to connect with your higher power. So, yeah, definitely apophyllite or clear quartz.
I love it. I love it. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my cats are climbing the soundproof wall that I have around my desk. So really, really
Cats are real
regretting letting them.
menaces.
Anyway, if you hear a weird like climbing sound, yeah, that's really actually happening. I actually was expecting one of them to come over the top, which I really hope they don't, because I don't know if this would tip over. It's got big long feet on it, so I don't think it will, but
things are about to get interesting up in here.
Tested that before, so we shall see. All right, Libra. Paul the Venetian. Oh, okay. So Paul represents grace.
Okay.
This is an opportunity, Libra, to give yourself some grace. Cut yourself some slack. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself. Stop being so damn hard on yourself. This is your reminder to be kind to yourself and to acknowledge that you're not perfect. No one else is perfect. Nothing ever goes exactly as planned, and that is okay.
Yeah. Rose quartz. Rose quartz is the stone for this because rose quartz is a self-love stone. You can get rose quartz in every shape imaginable. I love the rose quartz hearts. I don't actually have one, but I would recommend one. Actually, I probably do. I don't know. But anyway, rose quartz is a perfect stone for just working on self love, self forgiveness, and allowing yourself to just be. And if you want to include an essential oil with this, cypress. Cypress is a rock star oil for helping you to let go of things. So I think a combo of the two might be pretty brilliant.
I like that. All right, Scorpio. What do we got? Horus, who represents the cosmic gateway. It's a reminder that what you think comes out in how you behave, that your thoughts don't all affect your behavior. And this is not individual thoughts, but this is overarching patterns that if you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself, if you're expecting bad things to happen, over and over again, you're shaping your reality. And it is very possible to make huge change in your life by consciously working on your thoughts, being a good steward of your thoughts. When you're thinking something that is negative toward yourself, it's time to stop and give yourself something positive. We can't necessarily control our thoughts, but what we can do is counter them. So when you think something negative about yourself or your situation, stop and think something intentionally positive about yourself and your situation in order to counter that thought. And over time, you can change your habits.
Yeah. Well, so let's double up then. Selenite first for you,
Okay.
because selenite is known as the great transmuter. Selenite transmutes negative energy or heavier energy into light. So I think that
Right.
we really have to incorporate selenite as the first part of the task, right? To start transforming thoughts, start transforming attitudes, just start moving you into a more positive place. Then I think that we add some kind of a solar plexus stone. So, your solar plexus is the chakra at your belly button, just above your belly button, that is all about your self esteem, self worth, personal power. And I think both things here really have to be addressed. So, this is yellow calcite. You could also use citrine or another yellow stone if that's what you have and love. But I think both of these in conjunction really help to start making the shift and then creating the newfound or maybe strengthening up the confidence in the solar plexus to really address the self-talk stuff.
Nice. I like that combo a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Sagittarius,
Oh,
which, that's me.
yeah.
So, oh, Saint Germain. Oh, this is about cutting drama out of your life. I didn't show you the picture. This is about karma releasing. And it really is just about cutting drama out of your life, not allowing drama to take over and affect the path you're on, but surrounding yourself with good energy, people with good energy, people who genuinely care about you without any ulterior motives. Like, this is a great opportunity to do a little house cleaning in your life and
Mhm.
get rid of the people that create drama for you
Mhm.
and that make you feel unhappy and that make you feel negative.
Mhm.
You don't need them in your life.
No.
Also, you cannot fix them.
Yeah.
Empaths of the world, hanging on to toxic people does not mean that they get better, but it might mean that you get worse. So
Right.
let it go.
Well, the toxic people and the toxic situations. I just recently did kind of a purge of my TikTok because I realized that a lot of creators that I'm watching on TikTok have gotten pretty toxic
Mhm.
and very unhappy, and they're just spewing that out to other people. And I'm just constantly watching it. And I went, why am I doing this? Was supposed to be fun. And
Right.
suddenly it's just become ugly all the time. And I'm not feeling it. But that's just one example, but just lots of ways that we consume stuff that doesn't make us feel great. And it's true, you're going to watch the news here and there. You're going to see things that upset you because that's the world we're living in. But you don't have to bathe in it all the time. You can make that choice.
Right.
So the stone that I'm suggesting is rainbow fluorite.
Ooh, I like it.
Rainbow fluorite is a self clearing stone. So it's one that
Mhm.
continually is clearing the energy around you. But it also is a stone that is really good for just strengthening your own sense of self. You really can't go wrong with rainbow fluorite, honestly, in any instance. I had
Mhm.
an experience with rainbow fluorite years and years ago, many years ago, when I was directing a really busy daycare. We had like more than 80 kids. It was crazy and so
Oh,
much going on. And we had a really bad custody issue happening between two very angry parents. And we'd had to involve the police. And like we got drug into it because, they were both using us as a tool to try to hurt each other. And anyway, so over the course of 2 days, we'd had a lot of stress, a lot of anger, just a lot flung at us and around us. And I picked up my jacket on Friday night to go home, blessedly, and reached in my pocket, and I had a rainbow fluorite wand in my pocket that was about this long, that had just been there in the center the whole week in my pocket while all this awful stuff was happening. And now it was snapped in half,
Yeah.
which is so crazy because it was intact when I put it in that pocket, and that jacket had been hung over that chair for a few days. It had just been there absorbing all of the negativity that was happening in there, and it broke, which I always thought was pretty fascinating. It just
Wow.
took all it could. But anyway,
Yeah,
rainbow
no
fluorite,
kidding.
really good for this kind of stuff.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I love rainbow fluorite.
Yeah.
Okay, Capricorn. The Holy Spirit. It's time to expect miracles, Capricorn.
Oh.
It's time to expect good things to happen in your life. Feel like Caps can get a little martyry, feeling a little picked on when there have been a lot of challenges. And it's important to get up out of that. Remember that there are many people living and who have crossed over, and your spiritual support system. There are so many people and energies that have your back. You are not alone in handling your challenges. And getting kind of sucked down into the negativity only makes you feel worse. So this is a reminder to focus on the positives, the support that you have, the good things that are happening in your life, and don't get sucked down into martyrland.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I think for you then, Cap, Sunstone.
Ooh, yeah.
Sunstone is a stone that just continually reminds us of all of the good in our life. It helps to keep you up. It helps you to stay positive. And I feel like Sunstone is just a great stone to just, in general, help you to just feel better about your situation and look
Mm-hmm.
for the sun, look for the bright parts of it. So Sunstone, I think, is perfect for this.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. Aquarius. Green Tara. Green Tara represents supreme protection. So it's a reminder to trust and take the leaps that feel right, that you have protection, you have support, that most limits in your life actually only exist in your head. It's time to let go of those limits and really leap. You will be caught.
Yeah. You have been. You have been a million times.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing that comes up for me the most with this topic, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
you have been caught over and over again. And things don't always go 100% the way you want them to or the way you thought that they would, but you're still here. You have managed to continue to thrive through your situation. I don't know for sure why, but I really want to give you kyanite. I guess I do know why. A few reasons why. Kyanite is, there's a lot of purposes for kyanite. And one thing is that kyanite's great for communication. And I think that's actually why it's coming up for this. Because if you are going to be honest with yourself and you're going to take a leap of faith, that's going to require some good communication on your part with people in your world to set your boundaries, to stand tall, to defend yourself, to have faith in yourself. I think that communication is going to be a big key. But beyond that, kyanite's a really good psychic stone too. It's a great stone for tapping into your intuition, to your inner essence, and acting on that and trusting it. So I think kyanite is actually brilliant for this.
I love it. And I love kyanite.
Don't sleep with kyanite unless
I
you
was
want
just
to
going to say it.
astral travel or have weird and crazy dreams. Kyanite shouldn't be kept in your bedroom
Yep,
unless you're
not.
intending on that.
Right. Yeah, if that's what you want, great. But if you want a decent night's sleep, put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right. Pisces. Master Buddha, who
Mm.
represents increased awareness. So this is about trusting yourself and trusting that you know what's best for you. And when you trust yourself, you're also trusting your intuition, and you're being pushed right now to do what you feel is best for you in spite of what other people might think. And that's a hard one, Pisces, in that you can feel pulled in a lot of different directions. So you need some solitary time. You need some
Mhm.
time by yourself to get very clear about what you want your next step to be. And then you take the step,
Mhm.
even if not everybody agrees.
Yes. That's a huge one. I think we fall back on the old standard amethyst.
Hmm.
Amethyst is the kind of the first and most basic and maybe the most powerful intuition stone that there is. This is
Hmm.
a third eye stone, and so carrying with a Pisces, meditating with a Pisces with that too. If you want to carry a Pisces, I mean, if it's okay with them, whatever.
Yeah, definitely ask first. No means no.
Yeah, consent is everything. But anyway, an amethyst is amazing to carry it, meditate with it, use it to help develop your intuition. You can sleep with an amethyst too to help
Mhm.
continue to work on your third eye and open up your intuition.
Yes, you can. Nice. All right. Okay, Aries. Oh, Kuan Yin. It's one of my favorites.
Mm,
Kuan Yin is just about having compassion for
yeah.
you and for everyone else in your life, being compassionate about yourself, and also looking out at the people around you and recognize that we are in a time in which every single person is struggling in one way or another.
Hmm.
We've been through too many things too quickly, too many changes that have created a lot of problems for a lot of people. And so having compassion for other people as well as yourself is very key right now, Aries.
Yeah.
We're all going to screw up. We are.
Hmm.
And everybody's sort of on the edge emotionally. And so giving a little grace and compassion to somebody who maybe pops way off is really important right now.
Yes, it is. So let's go with Blue Lace Agate. Blue Lace
Ooh,
Agate is the
yes.
compassion stone. And unfortunately,
Hmm.
this is a teeny piece. I wish I had something bigger to show you.
That's the
Uh,
color of unconditional love right there.
yeah. So, tuning into Blue Lace Agate and keeping it with you helps to attract compassion to you and also helps you to exude compassion for others. So, it has to be Blue Lace Agate.
Love it. All right. Okay.
Taurus.
Taurus. I always get Taurus and Gemini flopped. That's my problem. All right, Taurus. Ooh,
We've only been
Lord.
doing this for like 8 years. You'll get it.
I mean, I should have this memorized by now, but I'm getting really close, but it's still Taurus and Gemini that give me
It's
trouble.
probably fine.
Okay, Lord Shiva for Taurus, transcendence.
Oh,
This is really about boundary setting. Setting
hmm,
boundaries around you in order to allow for your own growth. People are pushing you, Taurus. People want too much from you, and it's taking your energy, it's taking your time.
yeah.
So it's time to set some clearer boundaries so that you can continue your own transcendence. You can continue your own movement forward when you set boundaries and stop taking on other people's stuff.
I love that. I love that. I'm looking for a stone that I thought I had in this box, and maybe I don't. Okay, that's fine. So I think we're just going to go ahead and just go for obsidian.
Ooh, nice. Yes.
Obsidian, and this is one that I gathered in well, in Idaho. We have tons of
Mhm.
obsidian here. This is actually snowflake obsidian, but you might not be able
Ooh.
to see the little snowflakes. But
Mhm.
uh, obsidian is a great grounding stone. And I think that Taurus, if you're going to get serious about setting boundaries, a big part of that it has to be saying staying grounded and centered or identifying the things in your life that are keeping you from being grounded and centered and working on those. I feel like some
Hmm.
of this really has to do with childhood stuff. I suspect this month Taurus will have some reconciliation with childhood trauma, and that a part of this work is that we're working on balancing out where you've been in your life, what has happened to you, what you have been through, and reconciling some of that so that you can move forward to other things, and that, staying grounded and centered will be a part of that. A black tourmaline would also be really great for this.
Ooh, nice. Yes, either would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Last but certainly not least, Gemini. Gemini, Lord Ganesh. So this is all about abundance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've had some obstacles, Gemini. You've had some challenges around finances and around money, and those roadblocks seem to be dissolving. It's a lot now about trust, trusting your intuition about what you should do, and allowing abundance, allowing receiving.
Hmm.
So very important right now to allow receiving.
Yeah.
Um, you felt like there's not been enough for a long time, and things are getting better. Don't throw a wrench in the works there. Make sure that you're allowing for that.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Well, I am just really compelled to give you carnelian.
Ooh,
And I think the reason why is that carnelian, it is a stone of creativity, but it's also known as the merchant stone. It's a
yes.
stone that has long been put inside or on to the side of cash registers and tills
Hmm.
to attract more money, more business to, to a business, to a merchant. But I think in your, for your purposes here, it's about the creativity to use the abundance to benefit you the most. And so
Hmm.
I feel like that's where the benefit is coming in for you. So carnelian.
Love it. Oh, I love carnelian. It's one of my most favorite stones.
I know it is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, we have done it, friends. That
Yes.
is our marching orders. So, of course, this is our Thursday show. We will be back next week with all of our usual great content. If
Hmm.
you haven't checked out our cases this week, be sure that you do. We did some really powerful stuff
Yeah.
this week, and we have more excellent stuff coming.
Hmm.
Crazy things are happening in the world right now, and
Yeah.
we're going to keep you abreast of all of those things.
Yep.
So, thank you all for being here and just for being a part of the True Crime Squad, the Psychic Squad. Those of you that are here for all of it, you're so appreciated.
Yeah.
And we just want you to know that we wouldn't do this if you weren't here wanting it and, you know, appreciating the work that we do. And we love you all for that.
Definitely.
And you
Yeah.
know it. This has been the Psychic Hour with the True Crime Squad. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good week.